Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 110 of Sold with Updike Pugh.
I'm Jeff Updike.
I'm Weston Pugh, and I still can't believe it is 110.
110 episodes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
We're doing good. If we were on Friends, I think there'd be like a huge cake, and there'd be like everybody talking about us, and we'd be negotiating contracts for more money. But instead, we're just going to talk about real estate today.
That's right. That's right.
So, what we got?
Where were you last week?
Safely located high atop a hill in Mexico.
Okay.
So had a great time. Everybody took their the deep COVID test before we went out, and I got my results on Monday morning right before we flew out. I was a little bit nervous about that, but everything is good, and so far we had a great time.
Good.
We did some amazing fishing. I'll have to say that we had a really colorful captain and first mate that took us out, but we were able to catch a ton of mahi-mahi, and we caught tuna, and we ate it. So it was a really exciting time. So you and Ray did a great job on the show.
Ray did a great job on the show. He really did. Well, I mean, okay, I did too, but Ray really did a great job on the show.
That's so good.
And we were joking a bit ago about how we were going to have Ray come in and be a permanent part of the show, and as opposed to having it be Sold with Updike Pugh, we're just going to call it, SUP for Smith Updike Pugh. So
we had a couple variations, and SUP was the only one that was okay.
We were afraid we were going to get sued if we used UPS.
So anyway, that's what we did. But aside from that, you were busy. You got like 3 or 4 things under contract while it was gone, and I think it's always Murphy's Law that if you're going to try to take a vacation, something happens. So. I guess when you get ready to go out, we'll see what happens on my end. Hopefully it'll be the same.
It's really amazing, and it works that way for not just for like the two of us, but if you as a buyer or seller want to find that perfect home, if you've been looking for something and you want to find something, or you've got a house you've been trying to sell, if you want it to sell and go under contract, just plan a vacation.
This is true.
And plan to go somewhere that has limited voice and text, because that is the way it happens. You're going to go to Big Bend and camp for a week.
And we're going to have 3 offers.
And we're going to have 3 offers on your house.
Yeah. That is a huge issue, but it kind of works out that way. And today in the show, we've got 2 amazing houses in North Dallas. And in the second half of the show, we're going to talk about why selling your home during the holidays might be more advantageous than you think.
Yeah, absolutely. November's a busy month. I was looking through the list of birthdays that we have of our friends and past clients and customers, and I've been keeping this list for like 20-something years, and we go through and cull it every once in a while for people that have moved away, or maybe we've really lost a lot of touch with. But this is just like a highlight of a few of the people that have November birthdays. I'll start out. My sister's birthday is November 1st. My little brother's is November 16th. Mine is November 28th, and my mother's is November 30th.
And here's a little factoid, is that Jeff Updike and my mom, Kay Pugh, also share the same date of birth, which is very interesting. November the 28th.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
It is funny.
So we've also got like Lauren Chisholm's birthday, Rhett King's birthdays this week, Leo Cusimano, Jeremy De La Cruz, Justin Good, Mark Howell, Tim Kernan, David Lee, Dr. David Nesser, Richard Parkman, Jeremy Radcliffe.
Who's Jeremy?
Who's Jeremy? His birthday was last week. And then Stacy Wilson, who is another longtime friend of ours that he and I share the same birthday. So
Stacy is now in Hawaii. And started his own IV company, which I think was really kind of cool.
Just very, very smart on his part. So anyway.
Lots going on, and clients are still moving and grooving.
Yep.
Last night I was out showing clients and didn't quite find what they wanted. Bedrooms were a little bit small, and one of the configuration to the master bathroom wasn't ideal. Even though it was on the market a short amount of time, I still think we're going to move on. And then I just got a text from another one of the clients that said they're getting ready to bring their house on the market, and this is the one that they want to go see. So when we get done here, head out to go show people. And I was just told to stop tapping. Apparently last week or in another episode, we were told that there were some drummers on the show and they about wore out the producer. So
Poor Jason.
I'll not do this anymore. Well, what's the first house we got?
So let's jump into our houses. Our
do it.
first one today is 3742 Whitehall, and this is a really great location. This house is located in the first block just to the east of Marsh Lane. This is just a block south of North Haven, and as y'all know, the North Haven Trail has just really become a special place for me. So this is about 2 blocks away from the trail. Wonderful convenience factor in this one in terms of being able to get over to the tollway and head to downtown. Marsh Lane, as many of you know, comes south and goes right by Love Field, turns into Lemon Avenue and heads down into Oak Lawn. You can hit 635 and be at DFW in a matter of minutes.
And the other thing too, because I live in this area that you don't really realize, is that you have access to both Addison and to Beltline in a way that you don't from any other places really in Dallas. It's such an easy, quick way to get up there. But the other thing too is, like, I'm only 8 minutes from your house from there too. So it really is, I'm not saying it's central, but it's really easy to get in and about. I think that if I travel over to Lakewood from this area, I'm like maybe 20 minutes, but it's really just a quick Northwest Highway down 75 and over on Mockingbird. So it does work itself out.
Yeah.
So you'd be surprised. But this is a really great house. This is actually 2,495 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, and it sits on just under half an acre, which is really amazing. And as you can see here, this is one of those mid-century modern looks that has really become popular. These typically don't last very long on the market, especially when they're in this condition.
This is the dining room that you see as you walk in that really beautiful wooden front door. And you'll notice that this has vaulted ceilings in the family room area, but then has the normal 8-foot height ceilings in the dining room and in the kitchen, which I think keep both of those rooms really well grounded.
And as today's buyers really are searching out for the house that they need and want during this pandemic, they want this open concept space. And this is one of those houses that just has plenty of that and plenty of natural light, speaking of. And the vaulted ceilings really kind of give it that vertical height that you want so often, so it doesn't feel enclosed. But they've left enough of the house to make it feel like it's just still sturdy.
And this is the master bedroom, which is just a huge bedroom. As you can see, there's a king-size bed. I think those are 42-inch nightstands on it. Has a really nice walk-in closet that's been done with Elfa shelving, Elfa drawers. Great storage. As you can tell, there's, you don't really lack for any storage there.
And you can see it's got the great combination of double vanities, but things you can't see are the things that, like, they've updated the HVAC unit or that the electrical wiring has been done. They've also blown in additional insulation. So this home is really smart and it's ready to go.
And this is one of the ancillary bedrooms that is on the back of the house, and both of these bedrooms are really good size. You have a Jack and Jill bath between the two, the granite surrounds or the marble surrounds in the shower, and then it comes over into the other bedroom, which has they've really effectively used the farm doors in this.
Yep, and this is one of the entries from the outside, and they've created this perfect little space that, easy as you can see, used for the mudroom. And then the second bed, or the last bedroom, is on the side of the house, and they have it situated so it's either a really great game room or it's a perfect mother-in-law suite. And to kind of help it out, they've given itself its own little mini split.
Yeah, and that really works really well as a pool bath there as well. Coming outside, you've got this really big overhang, covered patio space. And then the walkway around the pool is wide enough that you've got the Chase lounge chairs, but still can get people by there. And this owner has all of the screens, the baby safe screens, to go around both of the pool and the hot tub.
So there's multiple seating areas as well. So you've got this pergola that you can see, but you've also got a great fire pit area. And from here, you get a wider view of how large this lot is. And as we said at the beginning of the show, it's just below half an acre.
3742 Whitehall Drive is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car port home built in 1960, a little under 2,500 square feet, and it is priced at $674,999, which is $255 a square foot.
And we want to say thank you so much to Lacey Schultz for allowing us to highlight the home. It is amazing. If you'd like more information, just check out the comments below. There's going to be a link to it, and you can get all the information on it. Or if you'd like to take a look at it, let us know also. You can reach out to us, and we'll make that happen.
Absolutely. Our second home today is
3920 High Summit.
Thank you.
In Dallas, Texas.
I had the wrong page laying there. It's like, that doesn't
That's
sound
not
right.
the right one. So we're going to move over to this one. And this is another, again, we're staying in the same North Dallas area, but we moved just a little bit further up towards 635. Again, great north-south commuting with both Marsh. You've got Midway. If you need Webb Chapel, that's a really quick zip all the way over to the Love Field. The other thing too is that 635 actually will take you directly all the way to the north entrance of the DFW airport. So really 2 great access points. I think that so many of us here in Dallas, and I can just testify this, we are spoiled because we literally can get on our flight an hour and a half from when it takes off. So
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is one of the big advantages of living here in the DFW airport for sure. And Love Field being, now flying some international flights has really, I think, spoiled us even further.
Yep, and so this is one of those houses that is in a great area for that. So once we go inside this house, again, this is going to be right under 2,200 square feet, just almost at a quarter of an acre. It's 143 deep, 70 wide, and it's a great, well renovated home.
And who doesn't like this really big double door?
I love double doors.
It's just amazing when you walk in. This is one of the living areas, and as you can tell, it's got wood floors in it. The travertine surround on the fireplace or facing on the fireplace. That is a double-sided gas log fireplace that could also be used for wood burning if you wanted. This is the den area on the other side of the fireplace that has this house really kind of serves, to me, it serves 2 different buyers because you've got good separation in these rooms, but you also satisfy those people who want that kitchen opening to the dining room that opens to the den.
And everybody always talks about how everybody ends up in the kitchen, and this is the perfect floor plan for that because the kitchen just opens up to the dining room, that opens up to the living room. We have really great appliances as well. I believe it's a Lieber built-in refrigerator and a 36-inch capital gas range with griddle. So Viking dishwasher as well. This is just one of those kitchens that a chef is really going to enjoy cooking in.
And this is one of the ancillary bedrooms that is still a really great size, queen-size bed there, room for the nightstand. This is another of the ancillary bedrooms that's on the front of the home. And again, it's a really great size room, lots of flexibility. And then you go into what is another bedroom that they're using as an office that, in today's time, you really need all that extra space.
Yep, and utility room is super centrally located, and it also flows into a really great half bath. So we've talking about how this house flows. It has really good indoor space. I think that was one of the things that's harder to convey in the pictures is how much vertical space this house has as well. And just the overall flow. This is going to be the master bedroom. And this master bedroom also, we can't see it here, but we've got great natural light from double sliders there, or a single set of sliders, and a really well renovated master bathroom.
And all of that opens up out onto this little covered pergola area here that is really great for outdoor entertaining. Lots of flexibility there. You can tell they've got their big green eggs set up, so they probably do their smoking and grilling right there.
And the great thing is that the driveway is also fenced inside of the backyard and has an electric gate. So everybody is inside. You're using all the space. There's a new heater that was also installed on the pool. So when spring, summer get ready, this is going to be a great house for you.
So if you'd like to see 3920 High Summit Drive, it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage home, built in 1967, just under 2,200 square feet, and it's priced at $559,900. It's $270 a square foot. Great
Really
value.
great. Absolutely. And again, we want to say thank you so much to Joelle Mayer for allowing us to highlight your home. It was amazing.
Really was. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And if there's, as Weston said earlier, if there's any of these homes that you would like to take a look at, then just click on the links down below. Certainly give us a call if you'd like to go look at them. We'll be happy to show them to you. and we will be right back.
There are lots of ways to keep up with us. Visit and like our Facebook page to watch us live and get updates about future show topics. Also, visit our Instagram account where you can see the latest homes we have for sale. You can also check out our website at updikepugh.com where you can create customized searches of active and sold homes that you may find of interest. If you'd like to know how much your home is worth, visit homeprice.fyi and you can get a price instantly. Just enter your address and a couple of other pieces of information and we will email you a price. If you are on the go and podcasts are better for you, our second segments are available on iTunes and Spotify. Last of all, you can reach out to us by phone or text at 214-377-2223.
And welcome back to the second segment, episode 110 of Sold with Updike Pugh. And today we are going to talk about selling your home during the holidays.
Yep. Because a lot of times people think that it's spring and summer that are your absolute best times to sell. And so many times the holidays are overlooked. They may have a little bit more effort, but I think that you'll be really surprised at the results that you can get from these.
Yeah. And as you know, if you're keeping up with the real estate market right now, you'll know that home prices have jumped almost 15% in the last year.
In the North Texas area, that is absolutely true.
And so there is a lot of opportunity for growth in our area, still a lot of opportunity for price appreciation. We've had really good price improvement over the last, 5 to 7 years. And I think a lot of that price improvement has really just kind of caught us up with everybody else in the country because we were such an inexpensive place to live.
And we're still at the medium.
Yeah.
So it's a great buy here. The other thing too is that interest rates are at a historic low. And that even goes over into the jumbo loans where we've seen really great rates as well there. And because of these low rates, the effect is that you have buyers and sellers, or actually buyers who are able to purchase at a point that never was before available to them. So it does help create a larger pool of buyers that would actually be interested in your home.
Absolutely. And the inventory is relatively low this time of year. You know, you're as a seller, you have on average probably as many showings as you would during a normal busy season of the market, like in the springtime, because there are fewer homes for buyers to pick from.
Right.
So you people don't have time to kick tires during Christmas.
You nailed that. And it's true too that because of the way that we're living during this pandemic season is that there are more people who are at home. And because more people are at home, they have a lot more time to buy because they're just there. And they're really getting to that point where they need more space because it looks like people might be working from home a little bit longer than what we originally planned. And it could be a new trend, this working from home multiple days during the week, even after everything is taken care of.
Yeah, and the consumers that shop for homes during holidays are really serious about buying something. And, it shows with the people that we've been working with for the last 6 to 8 weeks, and the ones that we got under contract last week, because they were serious. They, and it's kind of a new norm in the real estate business, I think anyway, that when you start working with a new buyer, you take them out and you show them everything that matches what meets their guidelines. But it used to be that you would have enough inventory to take them out 2 or 3 or 4 times and do that. And now the new norm is, one comes on the market, you run out and look at it right away.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And that's what we did last night. And it's very interesting because when I worked in new home sales, I always wanted to work when it was raining or bad weather because that's this huge filter. So A, I could get a lot of my paperwork done, but B, I knew that if anybody was coming through that front door, that they were a serious buyer. And I think that you can kind of like extrapolate and say that applies to the holidays too, because people are not just like looky-loos during the holiday season. So it's a really great time. The other thing to note is that there's less inventory and that translates into less competition. So people are making those decisions a lot quicker than we expect.
And there are still some tax benefits of buying toward the end of the year.
Absolutely.
If you've got a 1031 exchange you need to do with another piece of investment property, it's a really good time of year for that to happen. We're actually, one of our listings is going, the purchaser is doing a 1031 tax exchange on a piece of property that they own in, I think, Wyoming or something. So
that was about to get wrapped up.
But also, if as a buyer, if you're looking for something this time of year, you would want to close on it before January 1 just to make sure that you got the benefit of the homestead exemption if the property didn't have one.
Yep. So we hope that this was helpful and that we kind of shed some light on why it might be one of the best times to put your house on the market. If this is something that you're interested in or just want to get ready for the spring market, now is also the time to get started on that. And we'd love to sit down and talk to you.
Absolutely. So we appreciate you spending your lunchtime with us today, and we will look forward to next week with you.
And remember, we want to be realtors for life.